to Willow Lake. It is raining, but I kind of knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen today. I really did. And, but just this morning. So Willow Lake is on the other side of the Cascades. It's about an hour drive. And so we're going to, by the time we get to Willow Lake, it might be done raining. If not, it'll take about an hour later for it to get done raining. But I'll take it casual, put the boat together, stuff like that. And then, yeah, I dressed the part. I dressed the part. Heater's way too hot. It is 41 degrees outside right now. And I'd say a light rain, not heavy, medium rain right now. They say it's going to stop by 9. And earlier than that, over at Willow Lake. So, hopefully, by the time I get to the other side of the Cascades, we will be able to launch with no rain. If anything, a little sprinkle here and there ain't going to hurt us. That's for sure. People probably think I'm crazy going out fishing in this weather, but Willow Lake's a very small lake. I have a fully charged battery. So I will put both oars in my boat. I have 2 inhalers with me. So should be fine. We'll sort of gauge the lake when we get there. The lake is sort of a hidden lake. It's over by a place called Butte Falls, which is a sort of it's like an old Western town, I mean, Butte Falls is a really cool little, domicile. It's just a tiny little town, maybe 800 people, something like that. I mean, it's not very big. I don't think it's up to 1,000. But it's cute. I mean, Butte Falls is a very cute little town. So, and this is like, 4 miles from Butte Falls or something like that. It's not very far. But if you don't know where Willow Lake is, you really will miss it, because it is, I mean, it kind of reminds me of Lake of the Woods in its quaintness, but without all the amenities. So it looks like Godzilla's footprint. That's what it looks like. It looks like Godzilla's footprint. I mean, 3 toes, 2 points. There's a dam. It's a reservoir. But you saw me yesterday fit my ultralight rod with a crappie rig. And so we're shooting for crappie today. That's what we're shooting for. Dang it. I forgot to bring something to bring the crappie home in. There's got to be a bag in here someplace. All right. Got to be a bag in here someplace. All right. Let's get into cruising mode here on the freeway. So I'm on 140 right now. I'm on 140, so trucks turn left up here into the horse corral. It's all country. Those horses. Drove by a ranch yesterday. I saw a dead horse out there. I don't like when I see stuff like that. I mean, horses, they don't die without neglect, serious neglect. So it's dirty. I'm a little annoyed that I saw that dead horse out there. I mean, it might be a good reason. Seldom is. So, we're driving by running wide right now, which is uh, not a, it's a subdivision. But I'll tell you, there ain't no subdivisions really in Klamath. I mean, running wise, the closest thing to it. And they're sort of ranchettes, people can build their custom homes out here. It's got a little market and stuff like that, even a little fishing pond. And I'm talking little, but they stock it. And so when they stock it with trout, I mean, they're stacked. I mean, basically, it's just a hold for your dinner. I think you've seen me fish it once, anyway. I mean, I only fished it once, and I think I did a video on it. I'm not sure. But thank you for hitting the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And please don't forget to leave nobody on right now. Don't forget to subscribe to my new channel, Terrible at Technology. So we got my boat in the back of the truck. It's a Sea Eagle Fold Cat. It's not folded right now. It's completely inflated and semi-rigged. It's got the seats on it, the rod holders, stuff like that. And the anchors set up. But it's just you know when I get out there, it's the battery, the motor, oars in here. That go on it. Really fairly simple setup. Take me about 10 to 15 minutes if I work at it. So it's not too bad. It takes about 25 minutes or so to drive by the lake on my right, which is Upper Klamath. Klamath Lake is Upper Klamath is 25 miles long, 8 miles wide, with an average depth of 8 feet. 8 old giant sea, 8 foot. I have actually run around in the middle of the lake. I mean, that's sick. And, to push off of it, it's just all mush and stuff. You gotta basically, since you don't know how far that berm is underneath, it's just you got to go backwards and sort of backtrack on your own way, your own trail, and go around it. Use your oar as your push rod, and so there is a really cool giveaway right now online. Oh, I have come up a blank right now, but I love her. She's super cute, but really an avid fisher woman, and she is giving away her boat on a raffle, $25 a ticket. And I love her boat. Always loved her boat. Gosh, it's a skiff, but what a great boat. Erica Lynn. So go to Erica Lynn on YouTube. I'm sure she's got it on her YouTube page. I definitely on her Instagram because I saw it there. And it's a $25,000 value skiff. But I've always admired her boat. I know you guys will see her. I'm sure Mike probably admired her. And I do. I mean, she's a good fisherwoman. She's adorable. I mean, she's fun to watch and to listen to. I mean, you like her. She's got over 100,000 subscribers on her channel and a few 100,000 on her Instagram. So she's good, and she's giving away her boat. It's a South Dave skiff, so it's for charity. Pretty sure. Trick is picking it up or shipping it. Probably costs an easy $1,000 just to ship it. I mean, it's still a good buy. I won't, we'll probably cut in the food time, ship everything. You guys are sort of down there, so I'll just talk. You're plugged in, so I don't really have to worry about. I'll do it if I've got a signal out on the lake. We'll do a live out on the lake. I really think, we'll if I get out on the lake. I mean, it really is determining of this. If Willow Lake's bad, I might go to Agate. Agate Lake's 100% right now. It's a tiny little lake. That lake allows gas engines, which is fine. I have an electric. So we should be good at Agate. And so basically today we're shopping for lakes because of the weather. But I think as soon as I'm on the other side of Cascades, I think we're going to be fine in another hour. So just yeah, it was a rainy day. Rainy day. Rainy day. Not bad. Yeah. Most of this is California rain, and we're just getting the skirt, the edge of it uh, up here in Southern Oregon. So as it moves, I don't think it's going to, hit the area too much, according to the weatherman, where we're going. If it's bad, I will not go out on the lake. I'll just waste a half a tank of gas for no reason whatsoever, besides a drive in the morning. And stop by Lake of the Woods and grab a bite. I don't know. On the way back, I don't know. Because we're going to drive by Lake of the Woods. We're going to drive by Fish Lake. We're going to drive by quite a few lakes, actually. We're driving by Upper Klamath right now, so. Eagle Ridge right here. Guys, watch my video on it's entitled Deliverance. I even put some dueling banjos in the background, but you'll see, we headed towards Eagle Ridge. That was a tough day. I mean, I floated. Guys smoking. My goodness. Ooh. Smoke too. He's burning. That guy is burning his. He's got a coolant leak somewhere. Whew, man, he's just. You can always tell by the smell of the smoke. The category of the breakdown, and he is just. Oh my gosh, his car is just destroying itself right now in my rear view mirror. It went the opposite way. It's not going to make it up Oak Mountain. No way. That car's going to make it up Oak Mountain. It is exploding. You must have just lost the upper coolant hose had to blow because it's just all over the engine and just smoking like crazy. So probably the upper coolant and the hose. easy to diagnose even at a second. Yeah, that car is just gone. Got to look at his and his check engine light, his rear view mirror lit up, and just I don't know. People are dumb. They push it. They think, I don't know what they think. So I'm not really, I wouldn't mind somebody to go with me, but I don't think anybody would volunteer today because of the weather. And no, I don't have a Bimini for my. I don't. I thought about buying a Bimini for it, but the thing is, you can't cast with a Bimini on this boat. It's just You're just not going to be able to do it. So it seems, the boat's a fishing platform. It's not a sunning platform. So that way for uh, not automatic. It's a truck. It's a stick. Yeah, just takes a while to get here. You guys, it gives me something to do. I talk to you guys, just pretend somebody is online. 3 people have popped in. So give me about an hour and a half, and we'll be set up on the water. Um, that's pretty much what I'm looking at right now, in order to find if the first lake is viable. If not, then I'll go to the second lake and check it out. Text my wife, tell her which lake I'm at. Uh, it's not bad. I mean, not bad lake, I guess. Nothing big in it. Uh, but it's full. Both of these lakes have speed limits on it. They're not designed. They're really not big. So even if you wanted to open up your engine, you're gonna have to shut it down real quick because you're just gonna get across the lake too fast. So uh, gotta you know, it's a relaxing lake. Both these lakes. So I brought towels to wipe down my boat. Think, right? Coming up to the rough part of this commute here. The road, because of the ice and the snow and stuff like that, it really puddles up this road up here. So 39 degrees right now outside. But yeah, you can see this is good fishing weather. Ain't no fish gonna figure out that somebody's fishing today. I'm sneak. It's a sneak attack. That's what this is, sneak attack. So, but we're going. It's a really rough part of the road right here. That, you have to take uncommon lines here in order to avoid the rough spots because of the chains and stuff during the winter that just sort of chew up this road right here. And people, that's the, sort of like a dead man's curve, too, boy. They just sort of, slide all over the place there, thinking it looks good, but it's icy. Oh, I mean, one time I stopped to help some dude that almost flipped his car, and I slid across the road on my feet, man. It was just so slick. So I understand what happened to the boy. Uh, but I know you guys just joined. We're on our way to the other side of the Cascades, which should not be rainy. Shouldn't be rainy. And we're going to try Willow Lake, check it out first. And if that is rough and tough, then I'll change my mind and we'll go over to Agate Lake, which is over in Medford. And if that should be good. Now, this rain should stop in an hour or so, especially on the other side of the Cascades. So we're going to, I want to launch today, but yeah, I mean, this is what the weather looks like. We're still on 140, not even coming up to Mount McLaughlin, and one of the prettiest mountains in our area. But check out my YouTube channel, Terrible at Technology. Subscribe. So I 3 people now down to 1. But big drops. Bigger drops. I must be nuts. I really must be nuts. I mean, this is. Again, this. I could keep driving over to Lost Creek Lake. That's actually not too bad. It's good. It's a good bass lake. I've only fished it one time. So we have 3 lakes to choose from that are lower elevation and are definitely open water right now. So Lost Creek could be a good, the Lost Creek's right on the Rogue River. And it's a bigger lake. Which would probably give it more tumultuousness, out on the water. So, going with a smaller lake, less white capping opportunities. We're not going to go out if it's white capping, because we did that last year, and I almost died. But that was in a kayak. Up the mountain we go. So, all right. I know you just typed something, but this is one of those danger spots. We're not going to read it and drive. Going to pass this guy on my right and go up the mountain. Because up the mountain where we had 38 degrees, so we shouldn't hit ice. Didn't hit ice. Oh, hey, bud. Well, we're thank you. Yeah, I hope. I've got really good setups for this lake. I set up for this lake, so I'm really hoping we'll catch a lot of fish. I'm really shooting for crappie. It's still the water's real cold. To try for bass. Although could catch some trout. So we really don't know. Really, we'll see what the fish finder sees, and we'll see what happens. And if we get out on the water, it's suspense. It's suspense. But we're going up to the summit right now of the Cascades, which, in about 15 minutes we'll be past. We'll be at the top of the summit here, and we'll head back down to the other side of the Cascades, which should be clearing up in an hour. Could have the lake to myself with this weather. So, and thank you for hitting thumbs up. Appreciate it, guys. I mean, you're just commuting with me on my way to hopefully find a fishing spot today. We'll see. Oh my goodness, we got snow here. And no one up here. We got snow. It's just a light flurry. Sort of a rain, a snow shower. So this is the Great Meadow. Used to be an airport for Lake of the Woods back in, I think it closed in 75. And, but we definitely have some snow falling right now. It's not going to stick, not at 35 degrees. So, I don't mind fishing in the snow. It's not going to be at where we're going because it's way too low in elevation. We're at 4,000 feet or 5,000 right now. And we're going to head up to about 5,800 feet and before we start descending. So, but yeah, this is sort of a snow shower, where you got snow and rain. Farther up we go, we'll get more snow. We just passed Lake of the Woods entrance. Got 6 miles or so to Fish Lake, which is a trout lake. Uh, they have trout. They don't have bass. So I've never fished it. I tried one year to Fish Lake, but it was all mud. I mean, I couldn't even get out to the water without, sinking 3 feet into mud. It was so bad. That's employee housing we just passed.